I'm fine. I'm fine. Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. My name is Blake, aka PoshBossBlake, and welcome back to having lunch with me. And today we're having lunch again. These bi-weekly little lunch sessions are a really good success, so I'm happy you guys are enjoying them. For those who are new here, hi, welcome. Feel free to hit subscribe if you think you want to see more of me. Hopefully you do. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Make sure everyone gives this video a thumbs up. And basically how this goes is I get questions from you guys, or today I'm going to make it a little fun and we're going to do random Q&A. All sorts of questions, like not really reseller related, just like full fun lunch. It is a gloomy day here, so I was like, I want to do something for me that would lighten the mood, so hopefully it translates to wherever you are. Today for lunch, this is, can you see the steam against the shirt? No, you cannot. It looks like I'm crazy, but okay. The steam is here, and oh, there you go. Wait, there, you can, yes. So this is hot, just made it. This is a white rice. I know, white rice, what? That's okay. It's like roughly 4 to 6 points for Weight Watchers, depending on the brand. But for me, the rest of it is virtually 0 points, so that's that. I've got white rice, fresh white rice that I cooked with 2 scrambled eggs that I've cut up and peas and carrots, aka egg fried rice, but healthy. And I used barely, I think, half a tablespoon of oil, canola oil. So that is great. And what I'm gonna do is use my everything but the bagel sesame seasoning that I've gotten from Trader Joe's. This is, I've mentioned in my last video, amazing. You can put it on anything. This is a perfect example. For those that didn't see that video, I'll put it up here. This is sea salt, garlic, and onion, but also there's more. There's like sesame seeds and black sesame seeds, etc. It's good. It's a good time. So we're gonna put some on. Oh yes, it just like jazzes it up. What else? I also do have some salt and regular salt and pepper. A little bit of that. I'm not really huge on tons of salt, so pepper. And then we'll get this out of the way. And then, look, you guys, it just jazzes up. Might be a little too bright, but it jazzes up like the lunch. Okay, so we'll mix that up. Let's mix that up. Oh my gosh, you see the steam? Yes, you can. Yes. This is hot, so we're gonna let this cool down. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit more. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. It's a great start to the week. Hope it's not too cold where you are. I know I've seen some posh friends and reseller friends live in places where it was literally 75, and today, Sunday, the 12th, it's snowing or snowed, and I'm like, what? But, you know, different parts of the world, different parts of the country. I forget that weather can still happen in some places, but our rain is like your snow, so, I mean, it's not, but comparatively. All right, so again, for my drink today, I'm gonna do another Barocca, and this is like an energy fizzy tablet, kind of like an airborne, but not meant to eliminate colds or anything. Let's see if we can do a little ASMR. Let's see if you can hear it. Maybe not. And this is not something you can just go ahead and drink right away. You gotta wait for it to fizzy up. So while that's going on, let's pull up the questions. Let's pull up some questions. And these will be fun. This is just totally random, completely random compilation, okay? I've got them pulled up here on my iPad, and we'll just go through them. And before we dive into the questions, if you have a question for Friday's video, I will do these Mondays and Fridays. Feel free to leave it down below. Would love to interact with you guys, and that's been working really well. It can be reseller, personal, well, not too personal, but life in general, and happy to answer whatever you guys want to know. So let's get into the first question with a bite. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. Some of you might be thinking like, where's the soy sauce? Fair question. I do have low sodium soy sauce, but I've never had issues with like, what is that? Cholesterol or hypertension or anything. I'm not like huge on salt, and I would rather just control it with like, you know what I'm saying? So That's why I'm not doing soy sauce. I do, if I do get Asian food or like or Japanese like sushi or something, I do prefer eel sauce. I don't really do soy sauce. I do eel sauce. I do like a gyoza sauce. Really good, really good. Okay. Okay. First question, you ready? Okay, this is so bizarre. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna think it's dumb. What would you name a boat if you had one? This is such a good question. Why? Because boats have weird names. You know how people have their boats and it's like Princess of the Sea, like a cruise boat name. But people have that for their personal boats, whether it's like a not yacht cruise boat size to, you know, something just a little rowboat. What would I name mine? Oh my gosh. I feel like it would have to be funny. Totally funny. Oh my gosh. Leave me your boat name down below because I have no idea. What would I call my boat? It'd probably be a pun. I'd have to think of a pun like, oh my gosh. Maybe not Princess of the Sea. I don't know. Like, I feel like creating a boat name is almost like creating a drag queen name. It's like, take the last letter of first letter of your last name with, you know, the street you grew up on or whatever. Oh my gosh, what would my boat name be? We could maybe like we could just do like, you know, like Captain. Oh no, I would just make it Yas. Is that your boat? Yes, that's my boat. Yes, that's my boat. That's just like, I was talking to someone about the candy bar whatchamacallit, and someone didn't know that that was the name of it. Oh, Tiffany, I'm calling you out. Tiffany, Sell Quick, Ship Quick. She's like, I didn't know what that was. So someone came in and asked for it, and they were like, yeah, can I get a whatchamacallit? And she's like, yeah, what do you want? And they were like, a whatchamacallit. And she's like, I know, what do you want? I could only imagine. I've had a couple conversations like that, and you're like, wait, the name is the thing you're asking for. Okay. So that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Next question. What is the most useless talent you have? Oh my gosh. Is any talent really useless? Like, that's a rude question. A useless talent. You know what? I don't think there's like a useless talent. Like, why is it a talent if it's useless? Like, I'm also not considering like, I can touch my arms behind my back as a talent, you know? If that is, then that's mine. I can do it with this side. I cannot do it with the other side. It's like so hard. It's like, and after I go to the chiropractor, I can do that really well. Like, no problem. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh my god, this is so dumb. What's the dumbest way you've been injured? I have it. Ready? I was riding my bike. I was 10 years old. I will never forget this till the day I die. I was riding my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I hope that's not a copyright issue. It's like a cover, so I think I'm fine. I was riding my bike, and out of nowhere, the Sidewalk attacked me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I basically flipped over the handlebars, like head hit the ground. Like, I remember this like it was yesterday. Riding, all of a sudden, my head is hitting the ground, I fall on the ground, and my arm broken. Fully broken. It was like this. I couldn't do this, and I couldn't straighten it. So it was stuck like this, and then it was blood all over, and a neighbor across the street witnessed this. And she was having like a yard sale, and she was like, oh my god, do you need me to call someone? And I was with a friend at the time. And I was like, oh my god, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. So we went to my friend's house. Long story short, I'm not friends with this friend anymore, because that parent didn't help. But we went back to my house, which was like just down the street. And I ended up breaking my arm. I had a cute green cast, but while this was all happening, it was right before my birthday. It was like the start of the summer, and then while my birthday was happening, which is in August, I decided to freak out while this was all happening, and I was like, oh, okay, wait, a little bit more of a backstory. I I grew up with like minimal birthday parties. I was a summer birthday, so like my parties growing up were like few and far between, because everyone was always like at camp, including myself. Camp, doing things busy, I get it. If you're a summer birthday person, you know how that feels. And, you know, whether you celebrate before the end of the school year or right when you get back, you know, all the summer birthdays, doesn't feel the same, but you get me, right? Okay. So I was like, oh my god, Mom, like while I'm in pain, am I gonna be able to go to the go-kart racing place with my cast? Because I had the most epic 10th birthday going in a couple weeks, and I was like, oh my god, we're doing a special go-kart race birthday, like at the go-kart place, and this was a big deal. This is a big deal, and I was like, oh my god, all I want to do is drive a car. All I want to do is drive this little race car, and I don't know if I can do it with my broken arm. Fast forward, I was able to, and it was one of the best birthday parties I've ever had. Probably honestly, like the best birthday party. As an adult, it's just like more gatherings. I haven't really like done anything special. There's been people that have come, but you know, if you totally get this, if you're a summer birthday person, you get it. Okay. So, that was a long-winded story, but I'm clearly very passionate about it because, yeah. You guys. Egg fried rice is like very easy to make and almost like virtually very quite healthy. You could absolutely do this with brown rice, and I could have. I just was like, I've got the points, let me do it with white. You can also, ooh, I just spit. You can also jazz it up. I like to keep mine simple. You could add more spices. You could add like a sriracha, you could add like gochujang, like spicy. I don't do that. I don't like spicy. So you can really do whatever you want. Just be careful with the oil. This is where things go wrong with like dining out and stuff. Everything comes in oil. Like unless it's like a steamed vegetable, which can sometimes have a little bit of oil. Just make your own rice, make your own eggs, salt, pepper. I don't do the milk thing. I don't add milk to like have fluffy eggs. And that's it. Like of canola oil or whatever, avocado, coconut. If you're looking for flavor, I would recommend some coconut oil. Coconut oil has really good flavor. So, fun tip. Oh, this is done. I try to make the noises for you guys because I'm a very quiet eater. So I know that sometimes people want to hear that. So let's see. I'm sorry, that's obnoxious. I won't do that. I'm going crazy. Okay, what? Oh, this is a good one. What are some things that that sound like compliments but are actually insults? Okay, let's go with the list. Oh my god, you look great for your age. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? I look great for my age? How old do you think I am? Huh? Do I look 50 to you? Nothing wrong with 50. Are you saying I should look older? It's just like, don't open up that can of worms. Like, why can't the compliment be, you look great? Period. You know, not comma for your age. Psh, edit. Psh, edit. Okay. Let's see. What problem or situation did TV/movies make you think would be common, but when you grew up found out it wasn't? Oh, this is actually a similar question to Denali asked this in our SNL, our reseller Saturday Night Live stream. This is such a good question. So basically, like, what did you watch growing up that once you got to the real world, you were like, that's not real? Like, what? I mean, I think for a lot of people, present day, well, maybe not today with recent circumstances, but as people go into the job market and with finances, I think people think based on TV that like it's not a big part of life. I mean, TV shows couldn't thrive if they were just focused on, you know, the heads of households doing their taxes. Like, that's boring. But I really do think financial literacy needs to be a bigger thing, and what TV shows don't really focus on is how you get there. It's live with your parents, go to college, have debt, work, get a house. Or you have the Kardashian path, which is like get famous for whatever, and build off of that. But there's no like in between, right? Like, you don't also just like you just don't accumulate wealth like that and not and not invest it. You can't just like be selling millions of lip kits constantly to be making that money. Yes, you can, but once you get to a certain point, you want to start investing so you can have that growth and then maintain it for generations to come. This is not supposed to be a financial planning seminar, but, you know, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But I think TV glazes over how people are in the positions they are in. It's always like, you know, the family that's working, you know, the family, by the way, family that's working, one day at a time, with Rita Moreno and, oh my God, I'm forgetting her name. But One Day at a Time is such a good show, the new version and the old version. It's currently now on Pop TV, which is also where Schitt's Creek is. Love Schitt's Creek, such a good show. Sad it ended, I bawled. But, you know, it's like the wealthy family, the working family, the poor family, or like the family that is wealthy that has like helped someone. Or, it's like, but no, there's no like started here, got there, you know. I think people just think 0 to 100, especially kids with the social medias, with this. I think people think like, oh, I got here to here in 5 minutes, 5 days. Everything's instant success. No, ma'am. Everyone out there who works, you know this. You know this. Yeah, I mean, I say who works, but like also to the moms, to the people who stay at home and like are permanent caregivers or permanent moms or dads. You guys know, like, even with kids, it's not instant. That takes time, right? Like, everything takes so much time. And the TV has really, with social media, has really amplified the whole, like, instant, right now, out of a ton of factors, but I think particularly to finances. And that's, like, not a good thing. You don't want people to be greedy, so. Or just think, like, oh, I'm only going to do this because I can make money off it. Like, I think I said this in the last one. Like, if you're not, in relation to reselling, like, if you're not into what you're doing, people will read into that. They'll find it disingenuous. Oh my God, you know what I'm trying to say. So I mean, it's so much bigger than that. And there's people on YouTube, like big YouTubers that have been like, I had no idea this was going to be a thing, and I just don't like what I'm doing, so I'm going to like take a step back. Okay. Also, I haven't eaten. I could talk so much. I'm very passionate today. This is so good. What are you guys eating? Tell me. Tell me. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, so here's a good one. I don't know that I have an answer. We'll talk it out. If you were given a 1-minute ad during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell, okay? Say you needed to fill a minute in the Super Bowl, but you couldn't fill it. What would you fill it with? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen, the Super Bowl is a place where you could really... I feel like that's a tricky spot because I think you want to have a good commercial that resonates, right? And is a conversation, whether good or bad. But I think you also, knowing that so many people are watching, you want to be impactful with your product or service, but you also want to be genuine and authentic. So you don't want to be like, buy my beer. Buy my beer, you know, it's like too direct. Like, the Budweiser commercial. I mean, I just said don't buy my beer, but the Budweiser commercials are like a perfect blend of like get you emotional, get you crying because the little doggy golden retriever and the big workhorse are, you know, like BFFs, and then like slowly working into like our family cares about you, buy our beer, you know. Or at the same time, you want to be impactful in like maybe you want to make it like some sort of political or empowerment statement. Oh gosh, I don't know. What would I want to sell? I mean, I don't have them right here for the first time in a minute, but I mean, I'd sell myself, right? Like I'd make a YouTube video and just talk about, make it fun, subscribe, here's my socials, check out my website, you know. I mean, I don't have a product right now, and I'm not paid by anyone to promote a product, so I'd promote myself, right? I mean, you know, given circumstances, I'd probably try to make something impactful, but I don't know. I don't want to seem like vain for saying I'd promote myself. I just mean like in a more lighthearted way. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our channel. Like, people are like, wait, what? Don't mute that. Who is that guy? Goals. That's a good like conversation starter question. Like, if you don't know what to talk about, what app would you put in the Super Bowl if you could put anything? Gosh, definitely can't figure that out in 22 minutes, but you know, I'm curious what your answers would be. Also, I like really haven't talked about reselling, so I mean, maybe I'd promote it if I was like working for the company. I'd probably work in recycling to some aspect, because recycling and like trash needs to go. It needs to be done more, is what I'm saying. Like, we need to improve the situation. Okay, and then we're gonna make today's video like 35 minutes. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Totally random, all over the place. Are your grandparents still married? Yes, they are. They have been married for 7 years, almost 60. Maybe it's 60 actually. It's been a long time, and they're both still alive. Praise. But yeah, they're cute. They're cute. Love them. If they see this, hi grandma, hi grandpa. What else? Do you whistle? Can you whistle? Yes, I can. Wait, what's a... Thumbs up if you know what that movie's from, or what that song is from. Oh my god, so good. Do you have a tattoo? Yes, I have 3. This one on my arm, which is newer. It's my most recent one. I also have 2 on my back that I will not show. Maybe you'll see it one day if we're like out and about in the summer. That's that. I have 3 total. Do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? Oh, controversial. Titanic. Oh, Jack. Jack, never let go. Also, it's been said 100 times, why the heck could she not move over on that floating piece of wood to get Jack up on there? There was so much around them too, like use something else. I don't know. I'm like perturbed with that. Do you sing in the shower? I don't think I need to answer this for you guys to know, but yes, I do. Have you been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have. They should also just rename their restaurant to Breadsticks. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys realize this, if you're any Glee fans out there. Glee would always like go to the restaurant called Breadsticks. Hello, based off the Olive Garden. Not sure if you caught that, but I figured that out like the first season. Have you ever... Oh my gosh. Okay. This or that. Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Twilight series. Which is your favorite? Oh my god. That's like really hard. That's really hard because I enjoy them all. But, okay. Harry Potter. And I do have a wand, I just don't have it right here. Yes, I just said that and I'm 30 years old. Harry Potter's number 1. Hunger Games is probably number 2 and Twilight's number 3. So I say that because I grew up with Harry Potter. Hunger Games and Twilight came out a little bit later. But like I grew up with Harry Potter being part of the book club at Barnes & Noble. Did I go to them? No. But that was, oh my gosh. Remember when that was like the thing? It was before Instagram. It was flip phones. I don't even know if I had a phone at that point when those started, but I can't remember how old I was. But those midnight parties to get the book, that was a club for kids. It was so nuts. All those Barnes & Nobles. And just to think that like probably half of those locations, half of all the bookstores have closed since then, which sucks, but I get it. And also Hunger Games. I love Hunger Games from like if I'm looking for action, like that's good. That's good. Also, something not in here, which would definitely be last on this list. Excuse me, the Divergent series. God, that had so much potential. But it came like after all of the others. It's like all this, like Hunger Games and Divergent were like basically the same story. Different set of circumstances, but factions and districts, like, you know. What else? How are you feeling right now? Oh, great question. I'm feeling fine. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling moisturized. No, I'm feeling fine. Took a little while to get up today, but I'm in a decent mood. Again, it's kind of droopy, gray and gloomy out, so whatever. But I feel a little bit more productive today. I got some stuff listed, so, you know, available in my Poshmark closet. Feel free to peruse. I don't know. Feeling generous. But I feel good. I'm not like in a depressed mood, and ever since like last weekend was rough. Like it took me a while to like get going, but I think this week has started to get me into like a good non-schedule of how not full-time working is, and that's helping me. And hopefully the weather will be nicer so I can just like get out for my walks a little bit more on a regular everyday basis. Because there was like a solid 3 days that I couldn't do that. So, but yeah, feeling pretty good. How difficult, oh, this is a good one. How does music matter to you? You guys. I mean, I know I sing sometimes in my videos, but in my everyday life, I sing all the time. Like, if I could record in my car and sing and have that not be a copyright issue, I'm singing all the time. Music is so important to me. I was in band, I was in chorus, I did all states, I was like musically inclined. Lots of awards. This is not bragging, this is just factual. I put a lot of effort into my music, and oh my god. I couldn't have imagined growing up without it. Oh my god, music changed my life. It got me into musical theater, it got me into acting, it got me into being comfortable with who I am. If you have kids, or if you yourself need like an outlet, and music is something that if you can always turn on music and you want to try something, creating your own music, I highly recommend it. Even as an adult, it will be harder, I will tell you that much, because I tried to take piano as a senior in high school, and that was senior in high school, and that was not like growing up starting playing the clarinet in third, fourth grade. So, gosh, oh my gosh, I love music. I was clarinet. Well, I started with clarinet, but then I did bass clarinet, contrabass clarinet, a bunch of those. In high school, I was on bass clarinet. I was also the first chair in the bass clarinet, especially when I went to all state and all county and stuff. Which first chair, if you're unfamiliar with music, means you're like the best. But you're like the first of the people who can play that instrument. Doesn't mean like everyone else is bad. It just means that you're the best of the best, you know? So it's like going on a competition show. I mean, I mean, you audition and it's like a lengthy thing and you have rehearsals and you learn all this music. Oh God, I love it. And I did it for singing too, like band and chorus. And at one point I had conflicting commitments with being in both of these all-state, all-county groups. And then at one point you couldn't do both, so I had to choose, which was hard. But, you know, singing was my jam. And I did jazz band at one point when we had that in our school. And then I did jazz choir, I think. I can't remember. Definitely jazz band though, because I changed the instruments. Because I tried to play what did I play? Trombone. And I think I maybe tried the sax, contrabass, I can't remember. But I know I didn't play my clarinet or anything in that. Because I wanted it to be different, so. That was that. Okay, so I lied. 30 minutes. Let's make it 35. We got 3 more minutes. So, okay. This is a good one. How many rings before you answer the phone? Depends. If I can get to it instantly. Depends on who's calling. I mean, I'm not a screener per se, but like, I'll be on, like, I might not answer, but I will also be like, hey, I'm not in the mood. Can I call you tomorrow or something? Like, I'll answer. And if I don't, I'm either busy or I don't want to talk. But I will tell you that I don't want to talk. I'm honest like that. And if you don't want to talk to me, that is fine. Just tell me. You know, I'm not gonna be hurt by that. I do the same thing. And I think people get hurt when it's like they didn't answer, or like they might have hit decline and, you know, the FU button. But, you know, listen, no one owes you anything to like pick up the phone if you're calling them. So if they don't answer, it's okay. Try again or leave a voicemail. People don't do that these days. I'm a talker on the phone. I don't mind texting, but I'm a talker on the phone, as I'm sure you can imagine from this. Like how I could not have this conversation over text. I'm like, if this is going a couple minutes, let's switch to phone. I've got to switch to phone. I don't need to do FaceTime. I need to do the phone. But I don't think that's a shocker to you guys. Okay, so, and then we'll end with this question because we talked about London last time. If you could choose only one, would you rather go to Paris or London? So I've been to both, and multiple times to each city and surrounding cities. I personally would go to London, not because of not being able to speak French, because I can speak a little bit, but it is, I don't know, cleaner. There's something about England and London's energy that I like. Maybe because Paris is a little bit more romantic, and I am single and have yet to find my significant other, so maybe my answer would be differently, but I just love that in London I can like do whatever I want and go wherever I want. I could take a plane, train, automobile, tube, underground. So that is that. All right, so you guys, we did it. We're about to hit the 35-minute mark. Oh my gosh, so happy you guys joined me for today's lunch. I will finish the remainder of my lunch, and I hope you guys found this to be a little bit more insightful. And I can't wait to read all your answers down below, so make sure you leave them. And for anyone who's wanting to check me out on social media, if you haven't already, everything is at PoshBossBlake. All the links will be down below. I also have a P.O. box for if you want to shoot me a little letter. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to shoot me a letter, this will be for my lunch crew. I have 3 stamps. If you shoot me a letter to my P.O. box, I will write 3 of you back, because let's be pen pals, all right? So the information's down below. You can just address everything to PoshBossBlake, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye. Don't forget to leave questions. Bye. Oh my God, I can't get it. Bye.